looks so good, bud.
Ever wonder what happens when a cartoon dog throws flour everywhere and chases someone with a rake? Or what about the time Bandit couldn't make monkey jokes on TV? Well, get ready, because we're about to reveal some of the wildest Bluey scenes that never made it to your screen.
Bluey! Doctor, can that be the last injection, please?
Number 1, the Hairdressers flour fight. Let's start with the Hairdressers episode that sent TV regulators into a total frenzy. Originally, there was this wild scene where Bluey and Bingo are playing hairdressers with their dad. But then, things get crazy when Bluey suggests they should style Bandit's hair with flour.
Come on, Bingo, this is an emergency!
I live with my mum.
Wicked.
The original scene shows them absolutely covering their dad in flour while he sits helplessly in the salon chair. But that's not even the wildest part. When Bandit tries to escape, Bingo grabs a garden rake and starts chasing him around, trying to style his hair with it. The censors thought this was promoting way too much chaos and violence for a kid's show, so they completely removed it. Can you imagine being the person who had to write that censorship report?
Now what can we do for you today, Bert?
Well, just make me look more handsome, if that's even possible.
Number 2, the copycat monkey business.
Time for my morning walk.
Time for my morning walk.
I like to walk really fast.
In Copycat, there was this hilarious scene that sent broadcasting officials into total meltdown. The episode starts with Bandit doing his usual dad jokes, but then he takes it to another level. While imitating Bluey, he declares in his most dramatic voice, "I am Bluey, and I stink like a monkey's butt," complete with exaggerated movements and everything. The censors watched this and basically said, "Nope." Not only did they find comparing someone to a monkey's behind inappropriate, but they were also concerned about encouraging kids to make fun of others using animal comparisons. They thought it might lead to playground teasing or disrespectful behavior. So, faster than you can say monkey business, the entire scene was cut from the show.
I am Bluey and I stink like a monkey's butt.
I am Bluey and I stink like a monkey's butt.
Number 3, the Greatunny Controversy.
Let's play Pass It On. Move it, Big Daddy. You're swapping with me. Okay, ready? Ready.
Now, this is something that'll blow your mind. In the episode Dunny, Chili had this line where she says, "You're both crazy." And guess what? It got completely cut. But here's where it gets really interesting. This wasn't just about one word. The entire episode had to be carefully reviewed, because in Australia, Dunny means bathroom, and some countries weren't sure if they should keep the title. The censors were so concerned about the word crazy that they started a whole trend of replacing it with other words throughout the series. In some episodes, they changed it to bananas, in others to silly. Talk about commitment to word choice.
Keep it simple.
My turn. All right, everyone swap. Mum, you stay there.
Number 4, the food allergy that became a burp.
No floppy here. Okay, before we were here, I was back at the couch.
Here's a fascinating change that shows how even the smallest details matter. In the episode Chicken Rat, there was originally a scene where Bandit had an allergic reaction to sauerkraut that made him sneeze. Seems innocent enough, right? Wrong! After complaints about the show making light of food allergies, the scene was completely rewritten. In New Zealand, they changed Bingo's line from, "But you're allergic to sauerkraut," to, "But Mum says you can't eat sauerkraut." And the biggest change? Bandit's sneeze became a burp.
Good morning, customer. What can I get you for breakfast?
Number 5, the Burger Shop Rebellion.
Trying to teach personal responsibility.
Her lips are blue.
She's a blue healer.
This one is wild. In Burger Shop, there was originally a scene where Bluey agrees with Bandit that Chili is a meanie. Seems harmless enough, right? Wrong! The censors thought this might encourage children to disrespect their parents, so they completely removed it. But wait, there's more. The episode also had a scene where Bandit tries to pull a tab plug. which was also censored. Why? Because they worried it might encourage kids to play with electrical outlets. Talk about thinking of every possible scenario.
I really don't want to be a meanie parent, but I need you to make a good choice right now.
Number 6. The hospital surgery that was too much.
I'm the doctor.
Oh, hello, doctor. My name is... Ouch!
Oh, brave boy.
Hold on to your seats, because this one's interesting. In hospital, several scenes were considered too intense for young audiences. The original version showed Bingo putting Bandit to sleep and Bluey performing surgery on him. But Disney Junior Southeast Asia and Disney Plus Hotstar thought this might be a bit too much for their young viewers. But wait, there's more. They also cut scenes of Bluey pushing an octopus with a remote and whacking a balloon with a hammer.
2, 1. X-ray! X-ray will be ready in a jiffy!
Number 7. The work scene that crossed the line.
Ah, no one wants my drain pipes. How will I get $1?
In the episode Work, there was originally a scene that really pushed the boundaries of what's appropriate for kids' TV. The original version showed Bluey ordering Bandit to wipe windows with his bottom and mop floors with his tongue. International broadcasters immediately hit the brakes on this scene, declaring it completely inappropriate for young viewers. They even cut Bandit's follow-up line, where he asks if he can help wipe more stuff with his bottom. Sometimes comedy can go a bit too far, even in Bluey.
I am Pavlova, the famous ballerina.
It's her! Rabbit!
Number 8. The Grandad episode's age problem.
Maynard, you've got to hide us.
Is it the aliens?
No, it's chilly.
Let's talk about something that might surprise you. In Grandad, there was this scene where Maynard delivers what seems like an innocent line. Well, only an old fool would ignore that. But censors thought this might promote ageism or disrespect toward elderly people. The scene originally showed a longer conversation about aging and wisdom, but it was trimmed down significantly. Even references to being old had to be carefully monitored. It's fascinating how even the most casual comments about age need to be carefully considered in children's programming.
I think that is a bite. It could be a bear.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely a barrel.
Number 9. The bathroom break that got censored. This one will make you laugh. In the Facey Talk episode, there's a scene where Muffin runs past Trixie, who happens to be sitting on the toilet. Apparently, this brief glimpse of bathroom time was too much for Disney. Their solution? They literally zoomed in on Muffin's face to hide Trixie completely.
Is it this one?
I don't mean
No,
to.
try this one.
If you say
Oh,
one
no,
thing,
that's
then I'll
not it.
say another.
Number 10. Mr. Monkey Jocks' Floor Boy Drama.
That was harsh but fair, sir.
Aren't you being a little unfair, my sweet monkey man?
Here's one that'll make you laugh. In Mr. Monkey Jocks, there was this scene where Bluey calls Bandit Floor Boy. Seems pretty innocent, right? But wait until you hear what happens next. The scene originally showed kids shooting Bandit with balls while he's lying on the floor. And international censors said, absolutely not. But it gets even more interesting. The episode also had to change the term lover boy because Disney thought it was inappropriate for children. Their solution? They changed it to sweetheart. Can you imagine having to debate whether lover boy is too spicy for a kids' show about dogs?
You can be his monkey butler.
Actually, I'd love to.
Number 11. The word changes that will blow your mind.
Well, I was relaxing in my relaxing chair, but okay.
Get ready for this because it's absolutely wild. Did you know that in the UK version of BBQ, they couldn't even say the word capsicum? Why? Because the last 3 letters spell something that's considered a vulgar slang term. Instead, they had to change it to pepper. But wait, there's more. In Trains, Bluey's original line, "It's a piece of poo," became "That's a slug." And in Driving, Every single mention of the cat toy, Agatha peeing on curtains, was changed to her scratching them instead.
Almost ready with the sausages, kids. I love sausages.
Number 12, the housework dance that disappeared.
Oh yeah, hang on. I think I've got it.
You gotta go bee whoop while you're doing it.
Me.
Let's talk about the housework episode's famous deleted scene. Originally, there was this adorable moment where Chili spins and falls, only to be caught by Bandit, like something straight out of a romantic dance. But Disney initially said nope and removed this scene completely. Why? Well, they never officially explained, but some fans think it might have been considered too romantic for a children's show. The good news? This scene was later uncensored and restored to its full dancing glory.
Bluey, look. Huh? What are they doing?
Number 13, the pool jumps that made a splash.
Boring.
Yeah, boring.
You won't believe this one. In the pool episode, there were multiple scenes that got different countries all worked up. First, there's the infamous pool jumping scene that international censors completely cut out. But that's not all. They even removed Bluey talking underwater. And here's where it gets really interesting. Bandit wasn't allowed to call Bluey and Bingo squirt in some versions. Even the simple line, "Well, stick your thongs on," had to be cut in the UK, because thongs mean something completely different there.
So boring things are important sometimes, Ben?
Yes.
Mum brought the sinkies.
Number 14, the zoo scene that got wild.
That blue ape won't be able to resist this banana. And when he goes for it, we'll trap him.
Let's talk about the zoo episode that had censors going crazy. In the original version, Bluey had this hilarious line where she says to Bandit, "Oi, get up, you big ape. Our visitors don't want to see you lying around all day." But multiple countries thought this was a bit too sassy for their young viewers. They also cut out Bluey calling Bandit Big Stinky and completely censored the scene where Bluey hits Bandit with a long red sponge. Apparently, even pretend zookeeping needs to be super polite.
You're a very lucky little girl, young lady. No.
Snowdrop.
Number 15, the sleepover drama.
What's going on, Uncle Stripe?
Now, this is something you wouldn't expect. In the sleepover episode, there is this tiny line where Muffin says, "I hate plants." Seems pretty harmless, right? Wrong. This line was cut in Southeast Asia because it was seen as promoting cruelty to plants. But wait, there's more. In the UK version, they also removed all scenes where Muffin bites a balloon, making it pop. And every single time, Bingo says, "Babe, talk about thorough editing."
But we have to do the right thing by Muffin. She skipped a sleep.
So, we're curious. Which deleted scene surprised you the most? Was it the flower-throwing hairdresser chaos or the band pool jumping? Let us know in the comments section, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.
I'm sorry, girls, but Muffin was hogging, so she can't do your facey call thing anymore.